So what's up, everybody? It's me, True Star Screamer, and we are here with another G.I. Joe Classified Series review. This was actually one that just arrived to me today, and as soon as I got her in hand, she got bumped straight to the front of the line. That's right, this guy was on deck, and then she came to my hand, I'm like, nope, never mind. And we are looking at Cobra Vypra. Now this figure, I'd never heard of her. I never saw her in any of the cartoons. Apparently she was mentioned once or twice in the comics, and then she did have an action figure that came with a Rattler vehicle. Not the jet, but a four-wheel drive vehicle. Her name is Ann A. Conda. I kid you not, and she's from New Orleans. And I'll tell you right now, looking at this figure, this probably ain't the same one, because this is really, really cool. She is part of the Python Patrol. We've got this lovely, gorgeous artwork as always. I love the photography here. The one thing I'll keep beating to a pulp is I want a book with all this art on there. QR code that does really nothing. She is number 88. Another close-up on the artwork here. I love the skull mask she has. And a great breakdown of her. She does come with basically the Storm Shadow gear revisited, which is not a bad thing because it's some of my favorite stuff. Plus a new mask. And she's got some fun stuff with this buck. And we'll talk about that momentarily, because enough about the box, let's talk toys. So I've got her here all geared up, and it's a fantastic presentation. Mine does have a little bit of QC issues in the paint job. The paint here, it looks like some of the silver came off the sword, and it ended up rubbing off on the scabbard. Not too big of a deal. I can take a paint pen and fix that, but I do want to mention that. She has really a fantastic presentation. She definitely has an elite feel. Her joints are smooth, which we'll be talking about when we get to the articulation. And it's weird because there are some improvements, and it feels like she went backwards a little all at the same time. Let's take off the stuff, and we'll kind of go over what she's about, and then we'll also talk about the gear. So get that out there, and get out there. We're going to go minimum editing on here, folks, because I want this review up as fast as you guys probably wanted to see it. Okay, I lied. We're going to talk about the gear first. As I said, my biggest issue is the fact of this paint rub. You know, when when they first started coming out with the windowless packaging and using the bags and everything, the weapons, they had the weapons like little cardboard flats and things like that to keep things from bending. That has been absolved as of late, and this is one of the cases where it was definitely detrimental. I mean, again, this is nothing new here with the Storm Shadow quiver here, the bow. This is all slug plastic. I get why, but I wouldn't have, especially since they put the touch of paint on here. I would have liked a little bit of paint here. You can see there's still a little silver on the string here on the compound bow. You know, they could have put some paint on the wheels. You know, they could have kept the gold, even using that gold on there, which I might want to consider for this in a little bit. For the scabbard, we got the, I can never say it right, but we've got the Ninja Clan symbol here. I just don't want to butcher it right now. In the gold, the arrows, they've got, their feathers have got the gold on there, and the one loose arrow does have a silver tip. So again, the paint, you could have kept with the same gold paint scheme and just tossed a little on here and I would have been thrilled. Same with the swords. Again, they've got that, it's Storm Shadow's blades. We've got the Cobra, the snake heads on the pommels here. I would not have minded a little bit of gold accent on here as well. I think it would have really just taken this gear to the next level because it is really nice. It's just, it feels like they just dropped the ball with the side weapons after doing this so nice. Then we've got her skull mask. Almost the same thing. I love 95% of this. I just think a little bit of touch of paint inside the skull eyes would have really made them pop. A little bit of silver or something. but the symbol on the helmet here looks cool. Maybe I'll have her hang out with the Bone Collector from Action Force, I don't know. There's some cracks in this. It just looks really nice. And it, you know, as you saw here, it fits on her perfectly. The nose lines up, and it just really helps set her apart from the other female ninjas. Well, one of the many things. But since it is the same helmet, oh, how convenient, she happens to be here. This can go over that as well. Not that I'm sure I would share this gear with her, but it's kind of cool that you can do it. So talking about Vypra itself, there are some new aspects to this buck. First of all, this is very similar to the Kiko body from the Snake Eyes movie and the Blue Female Ninja. This is the same jacket. It is frankly a much better paint job. I think it really sets it apart with the cross stitching on here. The Python Patrol colors work very well for her. I don't feel the urge to army build her like I did with these girls. She does feel like a character all unto her own. Her eyes are have a beautiful golden glint to them. The eyeshadow itself looks really good. The eyebrows are done really well. Just the paint on this is fantastic. Legs, pretty much all this is the same, just a different paint job. The arms, though, are new. They are double jointed, and they are very smooth. Actually, but I just want to point out the knee joints here, very well toleranced. Very nice. Very nice. But we got the double jointed elbows here, which is great. She has pauldrons on her shoulders, spiked here, ridged, corrugated here, and then the Python Patrol logo, which I still think is probably the dumbest thing about the whole Python Patrol, having that emblem on it. Just, it kills the immersion, side note. But, these pauldrons definitely, again, make her seem elite to the rest of these. So what's great is, I've got 3 of these girls here. I swear I'm not going to buy a 4th. I promise I'm not going to buy myself a 4th. I gotta tell myself to not buy myself a 4th because now I have a leader for the 3. I'll just keep one of these with the Kitsumi mask and have that be her lieutenant. That's probably the best thing to do. I can squad build so easily now, it's scary. But the pauldrons definitely make her a named character, to set up the rest of them. The problem is they don't allow her to do a full T-pose. Like that, unless I really can't get it to go any higher. So that's a bit of a bummer right there. Well, on the regular Blue Ninja, her arm could easily hit that 90-degree pose. Second, it looks like it's there, but I cannot find a butterfly. If there's a butterfly joint here, it's frozen completely. This does not want to move like a butterfly. So, I don't know what to do here. I might look up other reviewers after I post this to see if I do anything, and if I do, I'll edit in an addendum of some kind. But as of right now, her butterfly joints are frozen if they're there at all. I tried to take a hairdryer to there, and I ended up popping the arm off at the shoulder after heating it up. So, it went back right in. Hey, it felt like I had a Mafex figure the way it popped off. But, that being said, that's a little bit of a bummer. That I get the great elbow articulation with double elbows, but I lose the shoulders. Arms themselves, vertical. We've got a vertical hinge here. It looks like, is it vertical? No, that's in and out. In and out hinge here, and on this hand here, that's got a vertical. So that'll go really well with the swords. And doing a direct comparison, like I said, they look great together. It definitely feels like she has graduated from the same ninja training, but is an elite among them, which is fantastic. Just again, the arms, that is just a little bit of a letdown. I didn't even talk about her gauntlets. I love these. They do have the scaling on it. So this is, and again, the Python Patrol colors. This works, again, so well for her. Just that stupid logo. Overall, I'm pleased with this figure. She has her flaws. She definitely has her flaws. The shoulder pads, absolute. The paint thing, that was a little bit annoying for me. Hopefully that's just isolated for me. The arms, it's just, again, that lack of butterfly joint, because I've kind of been spoiled from it from other figures. Just kind of take it down for me, just that little bit of a notch. Everything else, though, like I said, her joint tolerances in general, smooth like butter. The gear choice, excellent choice of reuse for it. Slight concern is that since they are, male-sized weapons, I'm a little worried how her hands may stretch out in the future. I had that problem with one of my Valkyries when I put a pistol in her hand. It made it a little too large for her to hold a dagger, for example. That's kind of my negatives. The positives, though, are phenomenal. Again, the joint tolerances, the accessory choices, the new accessories, this mask, absolutely beautiful. The paint, gorgeous. The color scheme works fantastic for her. As this could sound weird, I hope they don't redo her as another Vypra and just get us another female ninja like this using this buck, because I like her as a Python Patrol character. I don't want to have to get another one, or not have to, but it's like Rakondo. I think I'm going to pass on the retro one, because just the specialized one looks so good for this character. Hopefully, I got mine from Target. Hopefully, they will have more available, and she pops up in stores. If you are a collector, even if you're not doing the Python Patrol, I think she will look fantastic for your ranks. If you don't have a female ninja already, she'll look good as a standalone character. Have her hang out with the Dreadnoughts, have her hang out with your Python Patrol. I think she's a fantastic addition to the Classified collection. And, yeah, that's my full 2 cents. I want to get this review up and processed for you as fast as I can, so there will not be photos for this one after this review. Hopefully, after I get to power through some of these Joe reviews, we'll get back to them as well, or even just do a special photography video for you guys, because I really want to talk about this guy. Trust me, I do. But let me know your thoughts. If you got her, and if you've been able to get the arms to work, let me know down in the comments. If you've got questions, let me know down in the comments. If you think my voice is annoying, don't let me know. My ego's precious enough already. No, I'm kidding. You can let me know down in the comments, because you know what? Any interaction is great interaction here on YouTube. Give us a like if you enjoyed this one. Give us a subscribe if you're new, because then we can talk about more stuff and more people can hear how I talk about them. And as always, until next time, take care. Peace.